$1 listings. Is this a thing? Come on, let's all get on the same page. Are we with it? Are we against it? Is it just lazy realtors not doing their job, or unskilled realtors not doing their job? Or is it such a unique property that they got to list for $1? Hey, this is what we're going to talk about on the other side of the intro. Okay, my friends, thank you for the big love and watching or viewing my latest website. Love that everyone's going to realtychatter.com. Love it. Thank you. And thanks for everybody for reaching out and calling me. There's the dancing Gare right there. Had lots of emails and messages over the last several days about, hey, what's going on in the market? What's happening this year in 2023? Well, I can tell you one thing. We're seeing some $1 listings come out. What got me thinking, is this a thing? Is this a trend? Is this something we all should be jumping on? Or is it the opposite? You know, I talked to a lot of realtors over the last couple of days about what their thoughts are on $1 listings. And here's some of the comments coming back. It's, first of all, is it a marketing gimmick? Secondly, is it lazy on the realtor not doing their homework? Or maybe it's an unskilled agent not doing their homework? Or on the other side, perhaps it's such a unique property, such a unique listing that they're trying something outside the box. Well, here's what I know. $1 listings. Do they really market themselves? Do they really get that multiple offer scenario that you're looking for? Ultimately, do $1 listings sell the home? Do $1 listings, does that strategy sell that property? Well, you know what I have over here on my computer over here that we're going to look at? We're actually live right now on the Toronto Real Estate Board, and we're going to see how many $1 listings are on the market at this moment, how many have sold over the last 6 months. And I got some news for you. Well, let's go look at the data first, and then we'll talk about that news. $1 listings. Okay, let me share my screen. There we have it. So I already have it in right now. All the listings. This is a big map of kind of that GTA area, the Golden Horseshoe, and more. And I can zoom out on here. So right now there are 40 homes or 40 properties listed for $1, and about 13 or 14 of those are perhaps vacant land. Now, I will give you this. I will give the agent this, or the strategy this. We do see this from time on development style properties, infill properties, some vacant land. So we will see that from time to time. That's the phrase I was looking for. But outside of that, what are we seeing? So currently 40, and actually if I zoom way out, there's a few more properties in Northern Ontario that are listed for $1 as well. But let's kind of focus in on that GTA area and see what we can come up with. And we're going to look at some of these stats here. So as I zoom in, I might have zoomed in too far here. Here we go. That's what we're looking at. So currently 40 listings are listed for $1. Now, what am I looking at? Actually, you'll see one here listed for $2. That's a 100% increase over $1. But I had some fun. I put in my parameters from price range from $1 to $2, and we're going to see what comes up. Well, this is what comes up. So let's take out the vacant land. Let's just look at homes that have multiple bedrooms. So we're going to put that in here and let the system do its work. So that takes us from 40 down to 25. So 25 current listings or current properties are listed for $1. You can see that. I'm doing that live with you right here on camera. Well, Gare, that's great. Where are they? Well, they're all kind of around the GTA area, Toronto, that sort of thing. One up in Barrie, but most of them are most of them are in Toronto. Okay. Well, let's look at the market insights here. And this is going to peel that onion away a little bit of what's happening. Okay. So here's what I want you to see. And we're going to focus in on this area right here. So we can see the new listings. This actually goes back to July of 2021 at the moment. But, over the since last July of 2022, we had, a number of listings come to market, 9, 14, 16, 3, and so forth. But the real important story is as they were listed for $1, did they sell? That's the question. Is this creating a sale? Because if we're getting 100% of these properties sold, maybe the strategy is to list for $1. But let's look at the data. Let's let the data tell us. I'm going to flip this over to total sales. And this is all the number of homes that while they were listed for $1, they sold. And you can see here, one sale. Ooh, 3 sales that big month when we had 15 or 16 properties. One sale, none. So I ask you, is this the right strategy? This gives you like a 1 in 5 chance of selling. No, 1 in 10 chance, a 1 in 11 chance of selling your property if you list it for $1. Now we can dig a little bit more in here and we'll look at the medium sale price, and it really should be the average sale price of the GTA. And if I hover over here, we are usually lining up at that average sale price of 1.1 to 1.2. There's some anomalies in here we're going to see at 3.3, but maybe that was the only property listed at $1. So if I look here, we have 25 current listings, and history tells me that only one of those properties perhaps is going to sell while listed for $1. I don't think this is the strategy, my friends. If you ask me, what do I think of $1 listings? There's many words I can think of right now, but that is not the strategy. I don't believe this is the right strategy to be teaching other realtors. I don't believe this is the right strategy to take to your sellers. The proof is in the pudding here. You have 25 listings right now, residential homes in the GTA, and you are going to sell me on the fact that only one of those properties is going to sell. No, let's do the data. Let's do the homework. Let's do it together with a seller, and let's come to a conclusion of what that fair market valuation needs to be, what that listing price needs to be for your home. My friends, work with top-notch realtors that prove that they can do the homework and deliver the homework, and more importantly, communicate what the market is doing for you. So what do I think about $1 listings? Let's move on. And this is me. I generally want to know what you think as well about $1 listings. Perhaps there's a scenario that we can both agree upon where perhaps it's valid, but I'm going to say 99.9% of the time, we can do better, my friends. We can do better. Let's list the home. Let's create a great marketing strategy. Let's get that home sold. And let's do our homework, right? Let's do our homework. Let's do the right thing, my friends. Okay. Again, thank you for everyone that's reached out to me. Go watch my latest podcast video. It's all about rent to owns, and we'll see everybody on the next video.